Hello everyone. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment saying where you're from and when you watched. That way, YouTube will continue to show you stories like this. Now, let's get started. Asterisk, I thought I was back in the familiar room, but the thick air made me know that this place was no longer the house I had lived in. The objects around me were identical, but all distorted, broken, like a distorted version of the real world. In the mirror, my reflection was still smiling, her eyes deep black. I stepped back, but in the darkness of the four walls, a series of hands reached out, grabbed my shoulders, and dragged me towards the mirror. I struggled, screamed, but to no avail. When my body was about to be swallowed, I suddenly woke up, realized that I was sitting on the table. In front of me was the bloody diary, and everything was just a dream. But my arm was still imprinted with purple bruises, blood still dripped from my fingers. I understood that I could not escape. Everything was just an endless loop. I wrote the last line in the diary: never try that ritual, because once you open the door, there will never be a way back. Footsteps echoed in the hallway, a familiar whisper calling my name in the dark. I knew that the darkness would haunt me forever, and sooner or later I would disappear like my friends. If anyone reads this diary, please burn it immediately before it is too late. This is my last warning, a person who has seen hell through a failed séance. And then, as I finished writing, I heard a slow knock on the door, 3 heavy knocks echoing in the dark room. I trembled, knowing that another story was beginning right behind that door. Stay tuned for the next story to find out what awaits.